Hello? The bottom button. So we're 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 really close right now because we are there's some boxes over here, and we're gonna be having chicken nuggets, dino nuggets. Okay, we're
Mine
gonna.
isn't loaded, so we're just gonna share a mic.
It looks like we're sharing everything today. So today we're gonna be talking about our shared trauma. Today we're gonna be talking about traumas we've had, mostly broken bones. And don't say broken bones aren't traumas. They are. They can be for some people. Isn't that right? Yes. We're gonna be talking about it. Mostly me, because this guy's a softie and hasn't broken a single bone. He's broken his finger doing Gorilla Tag.
Nope, not that. I broke two.
He broke his finger during Gorilla Tag.
Alright, let's get to the video! I'll go first. Because youngest. So,
Oh, fattest?
I said youngest.
Same thing.
So, yeah, don't share my blanket. Yeah, take all the blankets. This is not a blanket for your house. Anyways, so now,
guys, I'm watching something on TV right now.
So, when I was younger, I was born at a very young age. I was crying. Okay, but actually though, so I was at my cousin's house, and this is when I was like little, like
Skinny.
like 4 to 3.
Skinny gauge.
Anyways, I may or may not have been rocking in my like feeding chair
At age 3 and 4.
Stop!
At age 3 and 4.
And
Lay down, Sonny.
I kind of like fell over, kind of cracked my head open. It's kind of a skill issue for me.
It is.
Shut up.
Your phone vibrated.
It did. It indeed did. So yeah.
Oh, here's it.
And then my finger, I didn't really break it. I kind of just like I sprained it on Gorilla Tag. There was a desk. This finger right here, my ring finger, I slammed it so hard on my desk. He was on call with me. Oh my god, it hurt.
I heard everything. I hung up because I did not want to hear the pain he was in. I was just like, I best not laugh. I gotta not laugh.
He was probably the one of the most like softy injuries ever. We are bringing up the pillow fight. Alright, so now his time.
So I've broken 2 bones and sprained 1 ankle. We're gonna do the first one, the ankle. We were at a family reunion. We were at one of the lake, just a tiny lake, and before we were going to or after I sprained my ankle, we were gonna go boarding, like waterboarding, behind a boat, being dragged behind the boat. Can you not?
That's not waterboarding. Waterboarding is where you get Chinese torture.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Tubing, that's what you mean.
No, not tubing. We had like a waterboard.
Oh, like where you hold onto the board.
No, you hold on to a rope and you have to stand on the board. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I was scared, first of all, just to do it at first, before I even realized I had a sprained ankle. But what happens is there's a dock, the dock where you go out
like you do,
the dock. You got the short side, the medium side, and then the side where you can actually cannonball in. I was a moron. I went on the short side, but I thought it was the medium side. I land, I feel my ankle just twist slightly, and I'm just like, ooh, owie. I just had so much adrenaline.
Oh, yeah, I just broke my ankle.
Sprained, but I was like, ooh, ow, that hurts. We're good. And then we were going on to the boat, and stuff. Again, I was a scaredy cat, and when we were in the water, I was like, how are you not scared? Are there not any sharks? It was a lake in South Dakota, not a lake in Greenland. Then I tried getting on the board. I'm like, okay. Like, I had my knees on the board. Okay.
How much you want to bet there's probably a shark in Lake Michigan or Superior?
I don't know. But I get on. I was like, I'm trying to stand up. I'm like, ow, I can't do this. I can't do this. Because it was my ankle. The adrenaline was wearing off. So I swim back to the boat. Don't remember anything after that. I honestly don't. I got taken to the hospital, and they put me in this like heavy like vest thingy that went over my body, and I could barely. No, we were at a hospital, and then they scan it, and I can barely stand because my ankle is killing me. They're like, oh yeah, no, you can go get the chicken nuggets. Go get the chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are done. Dino nuggets. He's gonna be back. And they're like, oh yeah, no, you sprained your ankle. I was like, my parents were like, how'd you do that? And I'm like, I think it was when I jumped in the water. And they're like, not surprised. My dad was at least. My mom was like, how? I jumped in the short end. And she was like, oh my God, thanks. And like, you're welcome. Oh. So that's how I sprained my ankle. Kids, is that a good story? I still have two left. The next one is when I used to live. Oh, I think I still live in the apartments. Pool, the lake. Oh no, the pool happened way after. No, I'm gonna do the pillow fight. Oh, I thought you said pole fight. Is it done? You try one to make sure it's hot in between. Go lay down. Lay down. But so first was a pillow fight, or no? Well, first was the sprained ankle in the thing. Next is a pillow fight. This was about. Okay, I was in there for about. Or the I. Can I finish my sentence? I broke my arm at the age of 7 in first grade. How I did it is embarrassing, but if you understand, you understand. I broke it in a pillow fight. Now, stay with me. Stay. I see you trying to click off. How long you putting them in for? Don't put them in for too long, because I put them in for 7 minutes, and that's the recommended time. But what I did was me and my friend. We were young. We were 7. What'd you do at 400 degrees? Okay. Me and my friend, we were young. We lived in an apartment. He lived literally right across the hall from me. So anytime I wanted to go hang out with him, I would go over to his place. We were playing a pillow fight, and we had ran to his sister's room because we were like, his sister was way younger than us. Not like a year or two younger than us. And then he got onto the bed. He stood on the bed, and I was like trying to get him down, and we were laughing. I tried going backwards and dodging. I slip. Remember, apartment. It was thin carpet because it wasn't the fanciest apartment. Thin carpet, and under it was just straight wood and maybe a bit of concrete. Yeah, I told you. I fall. Boom! This right here hits. There was just a solid crack going down my arm. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel any, or I started apparently crying. I don't remember crying. What are you doing? Yeah, I started crying. I don't remember. I swear to God, I was just like, "What's happening?" and my friend's dad. Oh, I got some real good stories. My friend's. I'm storying. My friend's dad like helped me up, realized, and he took me back over to my place, which is again right across the hall. And
I made this even stronger. Look.
I know you just gotta hold it down. You're gonna break it. Stop it. And this is gonna be like a 7-hour video just because of you. And then my dad was like, "What happened? What happened?" They fell playing a pillow fight. I was like, oh, "Dang it!" And he's like, "Can you move? Can you move your arm?" I'm like, kinda. Kinda. And I could move it like, I was like, right here, I can move it like this. And no farther. So, like, an hour later, like, we waited just to make sure it wasn't just, like, hurt and stuff. Like, not just, like, if it wasn't broken. I didn't have it yet. I didn't even want a PlayStation then. But then, after an hour, we're like, alright, that's it. If you can't move it, we're going straight to the hospital. We go to the hospital. They're like, okay, does it hurt when you do this? Yes! Like, they're squeezing it, like, does it hurt? Yes, it hurts! Let's go. Does it hurt? Yes! Oh wait, I broke my arm twice. Okay. Oh well, you gotta put them in because you didn't put them in, did you? Oh. And then they're like, okay, we're gonna get an X-ray. I'm like, okay. They get an X-ray. Does this hurt? Yes. Oh wait, I've broken 3 bones. There was a pull one in my finger. Remember?
Yes, I broke your finger.
Yeah, I think it was 6th grade too, when I was never around.
Oh yeah.
It's like everyone was getting so mad at me, like, stop! I'm like, ah! But what was it? Do it for a little longer. Do it for a little longer then. So then they're like, oh yeah, you broke your arm. We put a cast on it. It's like red, green, yellow, black, and like I think blue. It was really cool. I liked it. And the cast. So I had to hold my arm like this. They're like, it's gonna be hard. Shut up. It's gonna be hard to put your arm into like shirts and stuff, like the sleeves. And like, okay. The next day I wake up. This is when I started not wearing shirts. As just when I go to bed, like I just shut up. I just shut it. How long did you put it in for? Well, go check it. Say bye it. Yeah. So sorry. I taste it. Uh, so then so then I go and I put it in my arm. I was like, this was easy. They also said, yeah, it's gonna be hard to take a bath. I'm like, can I not just take a shower? No, you can't get the cast wet. I put it in a plastic bag. Okay. And I so the next day I go to school. Uh Next day I go to school. I get there. Everyone's like, "Whoa, what happened?" I'm just like, the usual. I broke my.
Yeah, you know the usual. That's my way.
I got into a super big fight. No, no. I just told them I broke my arm in a pillow fight. And like, "Whoa, are you okay?" I'm like, "It hurts." No, this was in West Central. And then after I think like a couple weeks with the cast, I was like, I was like around the teacher because she was helping me put on my coat because it's a coat and a big cast. What do you expect? And I was like, wow, I really want them to sign my cast. They signed, and then she's like, okay. Next day, she like gets up and is like, class, Drake was wondering if you guys would want to sign this cast. And I was just like, why would you say that? Like in my head, I was just like, I mean, yeah, I want them to sign for my cast, but I didn't think you would be like that. They did sign my cast. I was like, this is so cool, so cool. Can you not? Can you stop clawing me? Like, Jesus. Look at this dummy. Ah! Help! 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 Stella, stop! Stella! Stella!
Like one of those, like, you know, like one of those good luck statues, like where they go like.
Oh, yeah. But, so that's how I broke my arm. The first time.
I got the big piggy. I got the big doggy.
And after like, I think 9 months with the cast, we took it off. My arm was skinny and gross. Yeah, and I was like, okay, let's go. I can finally move it. I move it. It's like, it still hurts. But that's just because it was stuck in that position for so long.
Like the arm was like bent like sideways.
Yeah, and
like this, and then like the arm was bent just a little bit to the side.
Yeah, wasn't that like a video you watched? Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, break it again. And so now the next story. Oh, also, hold up. The cast. I was like, I really wanted to keep the cast before I got it off. Then the moment I got it off and I see the info, I'm like, no. What's next? Oh yeah, my broken finger story. I love how it's mostly just me and not you, because you're first of all cooking. Dino Nuggets. Dino Nuggets. So now we're going to my broken finger. The left side of my body is the only side that I've broken stuff on. Also, my sprained ankle, going back to that, didn't wear a cast. I just had to hop around everywhere. I literally just hopped around everywhere. Okay, put them on a plate. You should know what plates are. And then, okay, so now going to the broken finger. This was in 6th grade. This was the year I was just like, yeah, I don't ever want to be here this year. Like, that was my most depressive year until 8th grade. I don't care. Turn off the stove. Turn off the stove, and yeah. And this was in 6th grade. This was when I was my most depressed. This was when I was there at school like 1 day a week, basically. What happens is me and some of our other friends. You weren't there. You were gone that day, and I was just like, dang it. So me and some of our other friends were. It was Brody, Boston, and Gage. Yeah, we could have just shared a plate, but whatever. Hi, baby girl. Oh, that's Roxy. Aw. Yeah. And we were playing football. Football. We only do the 2-hand touch because we're on pavement, and if we tackle, we're gonna get hurt. Still not hurt. What happens is I go in like, so I'm gonna show you. I go in 2-hand touch him like this to do that. My finger, it was out of my middle. What? Ketchup, please. No, my finger bends back like this, hits like it goes straight up like that. I'm just like, oh crap, that hurts. Oh god, you guys might need to stop playing. They're like, oh, you're fine. It's like, bro, calm. You did not see what happened. And no one believed me. I go to the nurse after recess is over and like, hey, I think I might like. Shut up. I might have like sprained my finger. I think I broke my finger, maybe sprained it. And she's like, okay, let me check. Yeah, and she's like, okay, let me check. She started pressing me, like, does that hurt? I'm like, yeah, ooh, ow. Miss Holsworth, you remember her? Yeah. Go lay down, Sonny. She comes in. So this is our 5th grade teacher, that because we went around like what we do in like 7th through 8th grade, because I think they're getting us ready for that. They do that, and what they do. Which one has ketchup on it? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And what happens? And she's like, Drake, what are you doing here? And she gets back to class. I'm like, sorry, my finger hurts, and it's like, I think I might have sprained it and broken. She's like, no, you didn't. You were running around all the time, the entire time, having fun. I was like, hey, Guess what? It's a finger, not a foot. I want to say that. I was like, okay. And then after school's over, I'm like, hey mom, can we go to like the medical center up near the courthouse because I think I might have like sprained or broke my finger. And she's like, really, what happened? Oh, we were playing football and something happened, and yeah. And she's like, okay, well, yeah, we can do that. She's a nurse, and she's like, she takes some of these things seriously. Can you move your arm? Mm. I think she wants chicken nugget.
We're happy with no, bro.
No, we're not. You had a whole tub of ice cream after this, or before this, and we go there. They put my thing under a scanner, like, so how did it happen? I was like, playing football.
No, I was playing football. My friend was sleeping.
No,
We did not play football.
no, I was playing football and I accidentally hit the back of my friend's heel and my finger bent back. He's like, ooh, that must have sucked. I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, so it is broken. It's the tiniest fracture in the world. Mukbang.
Did you know that Birdie's brother, I think it's Henry, broke the smallest bone in your body?
Yeah, his ear. Yeah. And they're like, okay, so all we can do is it hot?
Yeah.
All we can do is give you like a little like thing to put on, and she like puts a metal thing under it and tapes it.
Spring?
A spring or whatever.
It's a sprain.
Spring.
Sprain.
No, right. To put something under it.
Oh.
To keep it from. Yeah. It was whatever. It's whatever. Or splint. Splint. That's what it's called. And then I was like, okay, so you're gonna tape this around 2 fingers, and I'm like, okay. And we're so good. It's not that good. And she told my mom, and she's like, okay, thank you guys for taking him in, even with this tiny thing. It's like, oh, that's totally fine. And the next day at school.
Wow, you're so weak.
No. He's like, what happened? I was like,
Your dad's like,
you know.
so intimidating, but he's the biggest cocky one.
Not when you get it mad.
I think you experienced that way too many times before.
Why do I have mostly Stegosauruses? But yeah.
Whatever this is,
That was a pterodactyl. The next day at school, I tell the other Gage, not you, because you still weren't there, what happened. And I told him what, like Miss Holsworth said. She comes up and decides. I said, are you sure? It doesn't look like it's broken. You were playing around and stuff. I was like, again, my finger, not my foot or leg. You fatty! Give it back!
You're not a growing boy. Like
I am!
You're not a growing boy.
If you want, go make more.
But you're me.
But yeah. So what happens is so that's how I broke my finger. Next one, I broke my arm. Same arm again. 7th grade. It's like the middle of 7th grade. We were at the track. We were at the track. Yes, we were at the track course, and what happened is when we're leaving, we get into this van that can somehow fit all of us. This van that can somehow fit all of us. I don't know how. The van that we got in that fit all of us during that one day in PE. We were at the track course. That's how I broke my arm.
I remember that.
I was like,
somehow that fit all of us.
I was like, oh no, Mr. Wally. He's like, what? Forgot my phone. I forgot my phone. He's like, okay. Circles back around. We get.
I was with you.
Yeah, you remember Mike? Mike, yeah. And I go grab. I was like, found it. We run back. We get in. I hit my arm. I bashed my arm into a pool by accident. I was like, ah! I get back in. Everyone's laughing. Like, yeah, I deserve that. And I like it took me 2 days to even be like, oh no, it did take me 2 days because it. Well, it didn't take me 2 days. It took me like that day and the next day because that day we were doing golf training. We did golf training. The next day was our last. Yeah, and the next day we had to do our golf tournament. My dad was there, luckily. He was watching me. He was like, "Dad, I think my arm is like messed up."
I forced him to get in the golf with me, and I showed him a video of me hitting a bad shot and then me hitting a good shot, and he's like, "Dang, you're getting real good."
Yeah. Yes. But then, can you get away? Get away! But I was like, Dad, my arm really hurts. And he's like, okay, if you can try, finish this. If not, if you can try, finish this tournament. If not, then we can just go see what happened. Okay. And what I did was I finished the thing. I did really good. I did actually as good as my first time, which was like not actually that bad because my first time was only like 76.
You know what makes me mad is that you cannot listen to music while you're at your golf game. And some people actually do really good.
For that one, I did that. I finished it. And he's like, oh, my arm still hurts. I was like, okay, let's go. Go and tell our coach and she's like, okay, will you guys be back? And we're like, we don't know. We're gonna have to like go. And he's like, we don't know. We're gonna have to go all the way to Sioux Falls near Great Shots. And she's like, okay. And he's like, do you want to take your clubs or do you want us to take? And we're like, we'll take our clubs because it was the last day of the week. And what happens is we get there and they're like, okay, name Drake, last name Bertram, full name Drake Bertram, and Drake Jacob Bertram. Jacobson is my cousin's last name.
So my middle name is
Jonathan.
But for some reason,
Jonathan.
Someone likes to say
Jonathan. And we get there.
Oh, bro, there's more.
Yeah, we get there and we finally do it. And
finally found out the answer. My goals are.
What we do is, yeah. So you broke it in the same spot. And I was like, okay, because these guys had medical records and they could search through our medical records. It was Sanford.
Yeah, because a bad doctor would not.
No, dog, no barking. And what we do is, we get that. Yeah, I'm not even eating my Dino Nuggets at this point, but I still like them. What we do is we get there, and they're like, yeah, so you broke in the same spot, but it's really tiny, and it's still gonna need it's just gonna need like a holder. And we're like, oh, okay. You're at the golf meet. You weren't with me. I played O-line holes. We did. Yeah, that was the day we did the golf meet, and that was before I even found out my arm was like. No, that was the second golf meet we did.
Sorry to anyone who lives in Garrison, but your golf cart sucks. I hate it.
Yeah. And I come back the next day, and everyone was like, "What did you do?" You guys remember when I ran into that pool? And they're like, "No, you did not. There's no way you broke your arm." I was like, "Yeah, same place as last time. You broke your arm before?" Oh yeah, I guess I never told you guys that. Still broke it, and that's all my broken limbs and stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Gage, that's all you.
Bye, guys.
No, Gage. Get up and turn it off because I'm eating. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. We love you. Goodbye, and hasta la vista.